The Evergreen Media Network Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Well, we've all been there before. Late for the airport, in a hurry, we're in a rush, and the Uber driver is driving slowly. And so what do? Well, if you're like Nusha Akfami of Texas, you take the Uber driver's cell phone, chuck it out the window, and then steal the car and drive to the airport. That's right. That's what she did. She stole the Uber driver's car before the flight in Texas because the Uber driver was being too slow. Have you ladies ever thought about stealing an Uber car?
No, but that escalated quickly, huh?
Did.
And she chucked the phone out the window? Well, I don't understand that part.
I would have kept the phone at least.
Yeah, well, no, she created a diversion. So she took the Uber's cell phone, threw it out the window. The Uber driver had to get out of the car to get the cell phone, grab the cell phone as the Uber driver was out.
And then she stole
took the car and stole the 2016 Chevrolet Cruze.
She was in a hurry.
She was in a hurry.
I mean, I have been in an Uber that I thought was stolen, but I've never stolen an Uber.
Now this is. Sorry. Go ahead.
I would wonder where she was going. Like, what was so important she had to...
I don't know. It happened at 12:30 a.m. on a Sunday. So I don't know what kind of flights are leaving at 12:30 a.m. But she was in a big hurry. Yeah. So
She had a concert to go to.
Had to get home for church.
There you go.
So she was apprehended by the police. She told the police that I told the Uber driver I need to get to the airport, so I'm going to take your car and drop it off at Southwest Airlines. Well, she also stole the Uber driver's wallet and used a credit card for several items inside the airport.
This lady's serious.
Well, she needed her coffee after she, went on a stealing spree.
Yeah,
That's
some
true.
gum so her
Yeah.
ears don't pop.
Yeah.
Maybe a neck pillow for the flight.
I'm sure it's all above the board.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I don't know if I dislike her or like her.
Well, we have a guest here. If you're familiar with this show, we do have a guest here. Susan, you seem too important for this show.
Oh, no. I have been dying to be on this show. This is like the pinnacle of my year.
You're our first guest ever.
Ever?
Ever.
So, Susan, tell us what it is that you do.
What it is that I do? Well, many things. I have the Marsh Landing in Fellsmere.
Yum.
Yes, definitely. Lots of good sweet tea. I do the Frog Leg Festival in Fellsmere as well. And then I'm a county commissioner.
Wow.
Yeah.
That Frog Leg
time.
Festival,
Mover and shaker.
it's getting hopping soon, ain't it?
It is getting hopping.
You're way more important than we are.
Oh, God.
I don't think so. No. You guys are the ones that keep me looking good with your comprehensive marketing campaigns.
Oh, thank you.
We need a red carpet for this
We
lady.
do.
At least a
We
red
do.
rug.
Yeah.
At least a red rug. You look great.
Be here.
You're our first and maybe our only celebrity guest.
I wouldn't go so far as to say celebrity, but I'm
You might
pleased
be
to
right.
be your guest.
You might be right. I like it.
Well, thanks for joining us today, Susan.
My pleasure.
All right. Back to the news.
Maybe.
I don't know what town this is, but a driver of a prisoner transport van quit his job in the middle of the job. There's some jobs you can quit and just walk out, but driving prisoners to where they need to be is not one of those jobs. 21-year-old Joshua James Pinquet of Orlando, Florida, was arrested in North Carolina on 5 felony counts. What he did was it was his job to transport inmates from one place to another, and he decided, I don't want to do it anymore. And he took the van, and he just didn't stop where he needed to stop. Cops were called, and now he's being held without bond for kidnapping.
I have a lot of questions about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like, so he's quit in the middle of his transport and then decided to take them with him.
So they were still in the van.
They were still in the
They were
van.
still in the van, along with one other employee. He communicated with the transport company owner through text messages. The driver did. The thief He told the owner that he was quitting his job in the middle of the trip. He refused to stop at the intended destination with the prisoners. Deputies quickly located and stopped the van.
Probably
detained-
because it had GPS in it. Because it was a prison transport.
It sounds like a remake of Speed, you know?
I know.
It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, the Keanu Reeves is up there driving the bus.
Couldn't they have all taken over though? Like, I mean, he's just one
Oh,
guy.
now
That's
it's
the next
Con Air.
question. Were they like,
Yeah.
were they shackle? I don't know. Do you shackle people in?
I think so.
Oh, true. Maybe
That's The Fugitive.
maybe they were like chained to their.
Maybe he watched too many movies.
This will be a movie.
Well, they have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Get on this wild ride and fucking go, man. It's
Oh,
like,
geez.
what,
Where
what
was
else?
he going with them? Where was he taking them?
What
if
was
not
his big
to prison?
idea? Yeah.
Were
What
they
was his
going to
plan?
south of the border? Because you said he was arrested in North Carolina, right?
I think he took off from Orlando. No, their destination was Florida.
Okay.
So he's going from North Carolina to Florida. I don't know why.
They ended up at Pedro's south of the border.
Weird.
I just know the call letters looked like it spelled whiskey. That's what I was looking at.
Oh,
WS.
yeah.
Oh.
From the news organization, WHKY, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of questions with that
I
one.
still think they could have taken over and. Man, I don't know.
Maybe they didn't know they were being kidnapped.
Maybe.
He didn't communicate via text with
Yeah.
the prisoners, just with.
Maybe their 20-minute
boss.
tour that turned into a 3-state tour.
They probably didn't care because,
True.
you know.
Yeah, I think it's great. I would love
wacky.
it. You know, you go back to the cellmates and tell them all in the schoolyard, like what happened when they're lifting weights. They're like, then we went over this huge bump, blah, blah, blah.
Have you done much jail time?
This also leads to a lot of questions.
It was a juvenile
Oh,
thing, you
okay.
know.
Oh, geez.
Just say Winnie
Next.
the Pooh was present.
God.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh. All right.
Jesse's laughing because he knows the
I
story.
don't know the story. You're going to have to tell me off the air.
You're learning so much about
Oh,
him
man.
today.
I am. Well, we're about to learn something about each other. In a little while, we get to rip it from Reddit. First, do you guys find that men overestimate their abilities?
In regards to the bedroom or...
No, just in general, just in life skills, things like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, my husband doesn't go out and build me a rooster house or anything like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, like, the question is, do they take on projects that are probably above their skill level?
Well, let me get to the story here. So,
Okay.
a survey,
cut to it.
survey finds that many men think they can land a commercial airplane.
Oh, that's
Oh,
concerning.
my God.
Perhaps it's hubris, maybe it's male testosterone, but no matter what, almost half the men who responded to a survey think they could land a commercial plane. Experts think otherwise. I think I could do it.
Oh, I have a friend that swears he could do it. It
Yeah.
comes up, and every time we're together, it comes up.
What?
Yeah.
Is this like...
He thinks he could land an airplane. Totally confident about it. How hard can it be? You're going to be on autopilot most of the time, right?
Well, the landing
Not
is what
not
would
for
scare me.
landing.
I think you just got to make some tweaks.
I don't want to be on any of these planes where anybody is trying that out. That's a whole nother movie, isn't it?
That is another
That's
movie.
with Denzel Washington, where he like turns it over after he does cocaine. I don't know.
What movie is that?
Flight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To watch that one, I guess.
All right.
I would say most men probably assume they can do more than they can. Maybe
Yeah.
not land a plane, but like house projects. or
That's a
something.
random thing to assume that you can do, though. Like,
Yeah.
you just, like, I can land a plane. Okay. Like, not, I can.
Why did someone take this survey in the first place? Like, it was very specific to landing a plane.
Is it landing the plane on water and a cornfield? Were there any specifications?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
The cornfield would be fun, like,
Yeah.
out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, and then what about weather?
Yeah.
Weather's
Well,
going to play a role in that too.
Mother Nature is a bitch.
What if there's a lot of birds in the cornfield and then they get into the jet engines? Mm-hmm. That's a whole nother movie.
A lot of
Oh my
specifics.
Still need more details on this one too.
Yeah, and I need to know if I'm in control alone, or am I talking to the air traffic controller?
It depends
Can
on
they
where
help me
you're
out?
landing the plane.
If I get a little help from the ATC guy, I think I'm fine.
You can
Yeah.
Excuse
do
me,
it.
this is Jesse Kriske.
Or maybe there's a pilot on board who just physically can't land it, so he's talking you through it. There's so many scenarios.
That movie's called Airplane. That's a good one.
God.
So many questions today.
So many questions. Moving on. Kim and I like to watch Family Feud. It's kind of our one brainless show activity. Maybe not our one brainless activity, but
There we go.
one of
We're Kriskies.
one of them. We like Family Feud. We like Steve Harvey. But do you guys remember Richard Dawson?
Oh, yeah, the molester.
With the long, skinny
You got it.
microphone.
The OG guy?
You're the long,
thinking of
skinny
Bob.
microphone.
You're thinking of Bob
Oh,
Barker.
Okay,
That's
never
Price
mind.
is Right.
Right,
Yeah.
sorry.
So
Jesus,
the
Susan.
original,
I need to get my game show straight.
I like kind of shaggy hair. I'm
Yeah,
picturing him. I'm
right.
picturing him.
The original host, he was host from 1976 to 1985.
Is he still alive?
I don't think so.
That would have been interesting if that was the story.
I know. Maybe I should listen to the story before I comment. Sorry.
We'll be quiet.
So there's a new book that's coming out that says contestants had to be given herpes tests because he would kiss the lady contestants on the lips.
Oh,
Did they give him a herpes test?
They would give
right?
him one, yeah. A contestant revealed that before her appearance, a Family Feud production assistant entered the dressing room with a magnifying glass and a cotton swab and said, "Okay, everybody line up for your herpes test."
Just
you
on their
called
mouth.
him a molester.
Yeah.
Did you know this story?
Oh, yeah, because he'll go up, and he'll put his arm around the contestant and give her a big kiss and say, "So, is this your husband with you?" And, it was very creepy.
It was creepy even for the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
I'm really,
The 70s
I have a
and
lot more
80s.
questions, but I'm not going to go into that on this one.
Oh, man. These are very different stories,
Yeah,
Jess.
nice job.
All
You're
right.
pulling some different ones
You
today.
might have a career in this.
This might actually work out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, speaking of, the difference between now and the 70s, what is a sentence that makes perfect sense today in 2023 that would have made 0 sense in 1970? All right. And I'll give you an example. Asking someone, "Where are you?" when they answer the phone. Right? Mm-hmm. Makes sense now. Would not have made sense in 1970.
That's a toughie.
You could say, my text didn't go through. They weren't texting in 1970.
That's
Good.
true.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Google it.
Google it. That's a
That
good
made
one.
the list. Yeah. Did you see that meme I tweeted that got 20,000 likes?
Oh,
That
God.
wouldn't make any sense.
I still don't really know what memes are. I mean, I get it.
Is it a GIF or a GIF? I'm still.
I called it a May when it came out.
Oh, God.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like, what are these
Now
funny
I'm not going to
memes?
unhear that every time I see that word.
So
Oh,
hip
my
and cool,
gosh.
man.
Man.
And another phrase that wouldn't make sense in 1970. Oh, this house is only $400,000.
Oh, yeah.
Inflation.
Inflation. All right. We'll be back with Cockadoodle Do's and Don'ts with our guest Susan Adams and Kimpossible Trivia, so stay tuned.
Doesn't sound that too shabby.
Celebrate
Not
Christmas
too
the Old
shabby.
Broadway at Marsh Landing Restaurant.
look, and there's Marsh
Enjoy
Landing.
traditional
He does
dinners
wear
with all the
spot-on.
trimmings. Make your reservations
Thanks,
now
Jess.
and let Marsh Landing do all the work. Marsh Landing in historic downtown Fellsmere. Online at marshlandingrestaurant.com.
Don't sweat in your boxers. Call the AC doctors at 344-3944.
AC doctor.
Your install confidence. Contact the AC Doctors, acdoctorsinc.com. Blue Dolphin Pools strives to provide quality service with a well-trained staff in the field and in the office. They want you to know that your pool or spa investment means much more to them than just another account. They believe you have entrusted them with your investment, and they'll do their best to see that it stays in top condition. Blue Dolphin Pool has been in business over 35 years, setting them apart from the competition. Residential or commercial, Blue Dolphin will keep you in the swim. 567-5853.
Right now at Sunshine Furniture, it's holiday sale time, so you can save up to 50% on selected groups of indoor and outdoor furniture from Lloyd Flanders, Telescope, Windward, Capri, Seawinds, Universal, and lots more. Sofas, love seats, dining sets, patio groups, occasional chairs, bedroom sets, all on sale just in time to make Santa say ho, ho, ho. Also, all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half off. And don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store just across the street from our main location for lots of great holiday bargains. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza next to Planet Fitness in Vero Beach. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day. Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Ooh, have a sunshine day. Sunshine Furniture.
All right, welcome back to Kriske Business. Along with Susan Adams, I'm Jesse Kriske. This is Kim Kriske and Erica Kane. And we are Kriske Business.
You said it right.
You did.
Oh.
Susan, thanks for sticking around. I thought you'd get the hell out of here on the commercial
I thought
break.
you'd be running.
I tried, but the door is locked. So here I am.
He locked her in.
It's time for Cockadoodle Do's and Don'ts.
All right. Cockadoodle do's and don'ts. This is usually the time when Erica gives us advice on chicken farming and raising our chickens. But we have a special guest here today.
Yeah.
Susan, yeah.
Your flock puts my flock to shame.
Does it?
How many do you have in your flock?
I
now?
have 6.
She's laughing at you.
No, I mean, it's not a lot. It's not a lot.
No, it is. It is. I mean, you live in town.
Yeah,
so
I live in
that is
town.
actually a lot for in town.
Okay. I didn't know the minimum and maximum per capita.
There actually is a legal limit, and I am above it.
Oh,
Don't tell anybody.
might be in juvie soon.
And Hugh Peckner is not supposed to be around.
It's a good thing no one watches this show.
That is a great name.
He's such an a-hole, too. Oh,
The
man.
roosters are. The roosters are.
But we have some pictures of your flock up here.
Okay.
Yeah, look at all those
that's
ladies.
More than 6, that's for sure.
Uh-huh. How much land are they roaming on?
So we have 10 acres, and then we move them. We move them around
To different parts of it.
Yeah, but they probably are on, I don't know, about an eighth of an acre is kind of like their space when we move around.
So there's a picture here of all the chickens and these flowers.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of having all those flowers? Is that like a blessing, or is that just your flowers died, so eat them?
So, actually, they're orchids. And that was after Easter, and we use orchids for garnish
I was
on
gonna
Marsh
say,
Landing. So
they're the edible garnish.
Yeah, so I gave them to the ladies. They're kind of bougie. They get frozen blueberry. They love frozen blueberries and orchids, and
You have, what, 30 of them?
there's 30 laying hens, and then we have 12 that'll be laying next month, and then we have 20 babies. So
Okay. Wow.
So I have like 50
new babies.
Yeah.
So did your laying hens, have any of them taken a break for the fall? Like everybody in my Facebook groups are complaining because none of the ladies are producing. Yeah.
They did. They, especially when we had all the rain and stuff. And then they molt twice a year. So when they molt, they kind of go on strike. And then with the change in the weather and everything, they aren't. Usually we were getting about 18 to 20 a day, and we're down to kind of about 7 to 12 a day.
Significant difference. I have one molting and she looks pitiful. Poor thing.
The first time they all molted at the same time, I thought there was something wrong with them. They were so they were mangy looking and all sad, and
Well,
Not
I hate to
cute.
crack up this conversation, but we got to move on, girls.
Oh, God. We could talk all day about
I
chickens.
love to talk about chickens.
It's
They're so
clucking great.
fun.
It's just great.
All right.
All right, now we kick Susan out.
Impossible.
Now I have to. Okay.
We're scrambling for time.
Yeah. Usually I'm the one leaving. I get to stay.
Yeah, it's trivia time.
I
All
got
right,
your egg
Kim, you have
jokes.
questions?
I got your egg jokes.
All right, Erica's gonna sit this one out. Kim, you
I'm
ask
just a
any questions?
spectator.
Yeah.
Well, we got some good ones for you today, Jesse.
Oh.
You
I
let
like
me
it.
know when you're ready to roll.
All right. You know what that music means. Time to go.
Which human organ can regenerate themselves up to 60? Which human organ can regenerate themselves up to 60%?
Themselves. Kidneys.
Okay, and what is Ireland's famous Blarney Stone made of?
I don't know.
Okay.
Wood? I don't know.
What are the names of the
Stone?
two rival gangs in the West Side Story?
The Jets and the Sharks.
What company pioneered floppy disks?
3M.
What kind of creature is Goofy?
He's a dog.
What animal did Britney Spears famously carry on her shoulders during a performance?
What did she carry on her? Boa. A yellow boa. Constrictor.
All right. Thank you, Jesse. Erica, do you mind grabbing our...
No problem.
See if she's still there. We let her out of here.
She hasn't left yet.
She probably ran.
Susan. Oh, yay.
Oh, good.
Great. How do you think you did, Jesse?
I think I did pretty good.
All right.
I didn't get the Blarney Stone one, that's for sure.
Well, way to do a spoiler alert here. Jesus Christ.
So Blarney Stone is an answer. Good to know.
All right, Susan, are you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be.
Which human organ can regenerate themselves up to 60%?
Oh my God.
You want to pass?
Are we going to come back to it?
Yeah, we can come back. What is Ireland's famous Blarney Stone made of?
Limestone?
What are the names of the two rival gangs in West Side Story?
Oh, isn't one the Sharks and one's the... I don't have any idea. But they dance a lot. I know
Yes,
that.
they do. I want to live in America. What kind of creature is Goofy?
He's a dog.
What company pioneered floppy disks?
IBM?
And what animal did Britney Spears famously carry on her shoulders during a
A
performance?
snake.
And coming back, which human organ can regenerate themselves up to 60%?
I'm going to go with the liver.
Okay, that's good. We're good to go.
All right. I thought you did pretty good, but I don't know the answers, so we'll find out.
All right. Now, there may be a little mix-up in this first one because it says which human organ can regenerate themselves up to 60%. The answer is liver.
Oh, you got it.
Yay!
Yes, Jesse, you said kidney, so he did not get that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're kind of similar.
The Blarney Stone is made of, Jesse said, I don't know. And Susan said limestone, which is correct.
Oh.
The names of the two rival gangs in West Side Story. Jesse knew it and danced for us. The
What are
Sharks
they?
and the Jets.
You were almost there.
Almost there, but I didn't have the dance down. Good job, Jesse.
The company that pioneered floppy disks. Jesse said 3M. Susan said IBM. Susan's correct.
Oh.
Yes. And
That's scary. Actually, that is totally showing my age.
Goofy, Jesse said, is a dog as well as you, and you're both correct.
Yay!
And which animal did Britney Spears famously carry? It was a yellow boa constrictor, as Jesse answered, and yourself. So, you guys,
He technically had it exactly
with
correct.
a score of 5-3, Susan Adams wins.
Our guest wins! Woo!
That was from? Wow, Sorry.
I don't know. From my liver that regenerated.
Her liver.
Are you ever, on a scale of 1 to 10, are you ever going to come back?
Oh, I would love to come back. This has been awesome.
We haven't scared you away forever.
No, not at all.
Awesome.
Yeah, fantastic.
Great. Well, thanks, Susan Adams. Thanks, Erita and Kim.
Oh, always.
All right. And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching YouTube, Facebook, live stream, Evergreen Media Network. I'm Jesse Kriske.
Kim.
This is Kriske Business.
Kim.
Bye.
Erita, Susan. Bye.
Bye.